What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Night Force Podcast. And currently, right now, I'm trying to get my fucking life together. You know what I'm saying? Because I just noticed when I was looking at the camera, that shit was looking straight up at the fucking ceiling. I'm like, oh my god, man. But man, hey, welcome back to another episode of Night Force Podcast. I was literally just talking backstage with Seagram 7, man. Like, I've been going since 7 o'clock in the morning. And that's what it was. I dropped my children off at their grandparents' house because you know they like to go to their grandparents sometimes on the weekend, man. And I haven't been able to enjoy that all day because ever since I dropped them off, I just pretty much been doing things, going from one thing after the other, man. Now I didn't even make a fucking thumbnail for this. I didn't put it up as scheduled or anything, man. But who all is here right now, man? Appreciate y'all rocking out with us on another Saturday night. Give yourself a round of applause. And we also got my man Seagram 7 in here. What's going on with you, fam?
What it do? Chilling, man.
Seagram. Oh no, go ahead.
Nah, just reminding everybody because I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to work. You know, we jump forward an hour tonight, so everybody keep that in mind, man.
Correct. And that's another thing. So tonight, man, we're probably going to keep this thing probably about an hour and 30 minutes. We got some good stuff to talk about. But Seagram, what I was about to interrupt you on, man, being that you able to see the chat? Were you able to still clock in like how?
Yep, I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna put you to work. That's all I was calling your name for.
I got you.
Could you go down the line, man, and just kind of shout out everybody, man, who's here, man, and highlight them for us?
No doubt.
Highlight them for me. And I'll go ahead and I'll shout them out, man.
You got it.
Sir. So we got Samuel E. What's going on with you, family? Appreciate you. We got Paul Morales. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate you, Paul. We got Willie Springer in the house. Says, welcome, Savage, on Seagram 7. Savage, your bowling pops is on point, and I appreciate you got me doing it. Hey, man, real talk, man. That's what the boil and pop is about. I appreciate you guys, man, who are gravitating towards it, man, because it's nothing technical about that shit at all. You know, it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. By the time I'm done with it, nobody should say, how do you do a boil and pop? Because you should be able to revert over to that or something like that, man. So hey, and be honest with you, you're gonna open up your collecting, Willie, once you start doing that, because man, as much G.I. Joe I got, I'm really so much on just the custom characters right now. So shout out to Evil Dookie. What's up?
But also with the boil and pop, Mike, I've been noticing the more you do it, and the more videos you make, you're kind of adapting too. Because I remember in your earlier boil and pops, you would pull out the whole arm and the rope, what you call the rotator cuff.
Yes,
but now you seem to just be pulling out the arm. So
correct.
You adapting too. The more you do it, man.
Correct. And I'm glad you said that, because that's what it is. Like, by no means have I ever said I was a master at this or the fucking first either. But I'm taking you on the journey with me as I do it. So we're both learning. And be honest with you, by the time, because like I told you, I'm planning on running that into at least 100 episodes. Because I got plenty of stuff that I want to work on and do that could do that. But in the midst of that, I'm a graduate to a what's the fucking paint gun? You do the airbrush gun. You know, I'll start using that because I've been wanting to use that, as far as my painting. And I know I'll be good on. I just got to get in it and use it and go through the faults of that, man. So you can see that, man. So I know I know the things are backing up, man. So we'll go ahead and keep moving. Appreciate you guys.
Benji Williams, what up, bro? Saying what up, Savage. Who else we got in here? John Battles, what's going on, buddy?
Big John, what's going on with you, family?
Clint Jorgensen, you recognize that name?
Yeah. Jorgensen, okay. Yeah. Mr. Roper in the house. Steve O, what's going on with you, family? Y'all watch out for that interview I'm gonna have on Roper. We tried to do it today, but like I had a lot of shit going on. Like I was gonna do that as well, man. But my dad hit me up, man. He needed my help doing something, and that ended up being a saga. I actually was doing some pressure washing today too, Chris. I was doing a lot of shit, man.
I better watch my back.
Nah, man, my dad raggedy ass backhoe had broke down in the street way over in Pine Valley. And that's like fucking damn near Harnett County, man. So you know my dad be needs some help, man. He ain't the same like I used to be. So I went over there to kind of help wash some of that oil or whatever, some fluids that spilled out in the street, man. So that was a whole saga within itself. But Roper, what's good? We're gonna get it in. Like I said, I got the interview with Woody coming up as well, man, talking about the 2,500 pieces. Steve O, my dude, you know it's much love.
Hey, both those gonna be Woody and Roper. Both those are gems in the community. Your boy Hustles. You see your boy Hustles?
Say that again.
Your boy Hustles is in here too.
Oh, Hustle, what's going on with you, man? This is and also, man, this is like a lot of stuff I've been seeing lately this past week on Nipsey Hussle, man, and just really got to celebrate Nip, man. He really earned a spot in my heart, man, the past couple of years, because I heard of Nip or whatnot, and I lived out west, and a couple of niggas was rocking with him out there, putting me on to him, but I ain't really rock with like that until a couple years after his death, man, and really seen the impact he was trying to put on just in his neighborhood, man, alone. I know he's only one person. I know a lot of people do it, but he was visible, seen, and then he was a good artist, man. So shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. Celebrate Nip, man, and try to be like Nip.
Yeah, we've been talking about J. Cole, and he went on that tour in his Honda, and he actually, when he was on the West Coast, he stopped by Nipsey's restaurant and worked in the kitchen for a little bit.
Oh, nice. Man. Nice, man. I still ain't dug into the J. Cole package, but that's a conversation for another day, man. I'm gonna get into it, man. Toyom McTrey, man, what's going on with you? Says, what up, fellas? I hope everyone is doing great, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Did you shout out Paul Morales?
Paul Morales, what up? I did now. Yeah, my bad. It's my first time on the
nah. That's good, man. That's good. I want you quick on your toes.
All right, so we got White Mike in the building. Looks like we got, speaking of Woody, we got Woody in here too.
Woody Wood, what's going on with you, family?
I think he's just kind of talking to all the people in the chat. What we got? Jay Gonzo is in the building.
Gonzo. Hey, Gonzo, speaking of Gonzo, I was talking about the airbrush. Gonzo, you sent me an airbrush about a year ago. Did you ever pick up that airbrush, or have you dabbled in that, Gonzo? Let me know something, man, because like I said, I want to graduate to the airbrush as far as doing some painting with my figures, especially when it comes down to painting the shirts on those Outback bucks. Because I'm doing a lot of them red bucks, but I'm not about to have 15, 20 figures with red shirts on. You know what I'm saying?
This one right here, Toyonomic Trey, he's talking about IshCon. Yeah, I was just looking online today to see who all was going to be at IshCon, because Valaverse was there last year. It looks like, I don't know if they're coming this year or not to IshCon. So if anybody in the chat knows, drop a note in the chat.
IshCon in May. I might make that happen. Because somebody was asked me, was I going last year? But man, I don't be knowing about all them shits and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But IshCon seems like it's pretty big. I might make a trip up there. I might have to dip through that.
I mean, actually, it's about a tenth of the size of Joe Fest. it was still kind of cool, but it wasn't nowhere near like Joe Fest, man.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, that's why I first linked up with Chris from Grindhouse Toys.
Okay. Willie Springer was asking about Malice. We're gonna get into Malice. That's definitely dope. Kitchenman, what's going on? He says, "What up? What up? My boy is in Raleigh. Drove down in a vet from Jersey. That's what's up." And
That's how you
then
do it.
hell yeah, and then what better to drive down I-95 but in a rocket? So that's what's up. All right, so I'm gonna pull the comments down. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Let's go ahead and get into business. Like I said, I'm trying to end this by 11:30 and just kind of make this short, sweet, and simple. And the first thing we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about Malice from Valaverse. Pretty dope figure. Pretty dope figure. I'm liking that. And like I was telling Seagram 7, looks like he's, finally starting to get his thinking hat back again, which, Bobby Valor does good stuff, but there was some areas and holes in the shit missing, like totally new product. Like there's some reuse with the black, but also speaking of black, where the fuck are your black characters at? You know what I'm saying? like, damn, that was fucking perfect. And this guy right here is perfect because then again, it's not your, average, okay, yo, homie, yo, baby, yo, black guy. You know what I'm saying? This is something new. This is something different. You don't know who the fuck that is up under there. And I'm liking this. It's kind of got like a night look. Let me blow this up a little bit.
Yeah, he's part of the Garrison, so the Garrison has that night look.
And my man Ken Shelton reminded me of that when he said it'll match up good. He had a Garrison body. I was like, I forgot about the Garrison. I got a Garrison. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's okay, but I'd rather army build a couple of these bodies right here. This is like almost like the Cobra Commander battle suit, but just kind of more of a medieval type look on there. And then the head scope is dope. This is dope right here. I gotta get a piece of this. This is where it's at. Let me blow it up a little bit because I ain't really looked at it close.
I do like the helmet, man. I'm glad because Carrick had a medieval helmet, and then the Garrison had like another version of a medieval helmet. So I'm glad they gave us a third option instead of just using that same helmet that they gave us with the Garrison, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It's okay. But I really wasn't feeling that part of it. And then really honestly, I never really even ordered a Garrison. It got sent to me on accident because that's around the time when my pile of loots came in, them shits was damn near crates. You know what I'm saying? And I ordered just a whole bunch of figures, and Big Bad Toy Store got a mix up. I ordered 4 of those the BBTS Night Ops Steel Brigade guys, and they only sent me 3 and sent me a fucking Garrison, so I didn't even trip. I had a whole bunch of figures anyway, so but yeah, that's how I ended up with one, man. So it's a okay figure, but this right here, this is fire. I'm feeling this.
You still want me rocking the comments, Mike, or you mean?
Yeah, just pick some out randomly,
Okay.
man. If you like, is it a little well, you know what, ain't nothing really came up yet on it, man, so just wait on. I'm gonna go through Malice a little bit more. Let me see some other picks that we got here from him.
Well, it looks like Bobby Wood was saying if you took the hair off the figure, it looks like Axel from Twisted Metal. I'm not sure who that is.
Axel from Twisted Metal, is that the guy that used to be inside of the 2 big wheels? And Chris, I'll let you fuck with them comments, and you pick them how you want to. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so used to being the boss. Sometimes I gotta and you should know, man. Sometimes I just gotta steal like
control freak. Yeah, I understand.
Not to that degree, man, but But then, man, handle your business with it. I'm actually not even looking at that shit right now. I'm inside of the other page.
You happy about Malice, man? It's all good.
Yeah. Nah, Malice is dope though. I'm fucking with him. Yeah, okay.
One thing I don't like about it is he seems to do this shit a lot, man. Like with his color coordinating. They gave us the same bazooka in green and black a couple months ago, and now we're getting it with him in tan. But yeah, he's got a green and black shotgun. I wish they would have gave us the tan joint by itself and then gave him the green and black bazooka to match the book bag and the shotgun, man. I feel like that kind of clashes a little bit, but
And I can
something like that.
understand. Yeah, I can understand where you coming from on there, because maybe somebody's just picking this up. Maybe somebody didn't pick up the other one. Most like us, we got that shit, so we'll switch it out.
Of course, yeah.
But it's almost kind of unfair to the guy who just randomly picked this up and just won. But it's not a huge thing, like fuck it, it's still dope, you know what I'm saying? But I understand you're saying like that color coordination, like why is that off? You know what I'm saying? His handguns are fire though.
He's got the Desert Eagle with the rounds at the bottom, the barrel at the bottom. He's ready to do some damage, man.
Yeah. So what is this? Is this an exclusive?
Yeah, this is for that show in DSF. I think Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas Fort Worth.
DFW. Okay.
Yeah, DFW. Yeah, DFW.
Okay.
But he is a bigger buck, man. He don't look like his body. He looks like a big boy.
Like he does. He looks pretty big, man. It looks like he has almost, but I know it isn't. But the same thing is that what's the name? That Bone Collector too. But I guess it's because you can see those muscle fake plate muscle prints. You know what I'm saying? So that's that looks like what's going on. But I don't think that. I think that was a whole like overlay. Which I don't know. That looks like an overlay too. It might be the same one, just colored different. I really wasn't feeling that for Bone Collector, but it's all about how you lay shit out. You know what I'm saying? And the way
it is. It's exactly the same vest, because we were just talking about this when the 10 set came out, about how they could have left that out of the 10 set. And I completely stand with that statement, man. I wish we wouldn't have gotten the 10 set, but when you use it on a character like this and use it the right way, it does make sense for this dude right here. You know what he kind of reminds me of? He reminds me of the one you just did the boil and pop on, man. He reminds me of kind of like a metalhead, man. The guy you just did today.
Yeah, but even better. But that with the helmet, Eric, and the way his legs are, it kind of almost reminds me of Battle Suit Cobra Commander.
I can see that too.
Oh, speaking of Cobra Commander too, I'm gonna see if this works, but I didn't know. Shout out to my man, said I'm not into supporting cults and Nazis, man. With the big bad toy store shit last week, man. But I did pick up that cult leader, motherfucker. I didn't know he came up on BBTS, and I ordered one because I think he's totally worth it. They really gave you a lot of different head sculpts with that, man, and you can kind of spread that Cobra Commander head around. But that metalhead body with that burgundy and kind of black suit, I think I'm gonna take one of those burgundy and black head Cobra Commander hooded heads and put it on that and try to make something. But then also too, I wanna take that battle suit Cobra Commander and kind of like make a almost kind of armored character, man. Maybe even dip it in some Rit dye or something, man. See if I can get it to change colors a little bit, kind of turn into like a reddish color or something like that, man. But this dude reminds me of that.
Steve-O is making the same comment that you were saying about it's about time that Valaverse got some more black characters in the line.
Yeah, they do. This is about time, man. Some fly motherfuckers. Like I never picked up Rollout. You know what I'm saying? He can keep rolling. He was okay guy. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't really appeal to me, man. And I was glad they did it. Kill switch. See, you could pair a kill switch up with somebody like this. And kill switch, man, definitely needs a variant version. Like, and keep that same face sculpt, because what they did there, and they did not know, they probably just picking skin shades of black, but they actually made a very pretty dark skinned girl. You know what I'm saying? So and then this is almost in a thing of colorism, like in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go for a pretty black girl, she got to be light skinned, with the good hair and shit. But no, there's beautiful dark sisters, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Kill Switch reminds me of. Her face looks like a young Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was and me personally, I like red bones, okay, but I know a pretty dark skinned woman when I see one. Lauryn Hill was a pretty dark skinned young girl. Foxy Brown was a bad one. Like I said, I mostly like red bones, but Foxy had me. dark skin, bad. You know what I'm saying? Real pretty, and Kill Switch reminds me of that.
Well, speaking of Malice, Evil Dookie is in the comments saying it reminds him of a character called Juggernaut from Call of Duty with the armor. Me personally, when I look at it, I'm kind of reminded of I could see this head sculpt fitting into Lonzo's the Maroons.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. They made a good one with this. That's what I wanted to do before we get off of this is ask so with this is probably going to be available on the site, but it's probably going to be exposed to DFW first.
Yeah. So somebody was in the chat a minute ago was asking it was Hello Geek was asking if anybody knew a price on this. I don't know if they've listed a price, but I did read a comment where Bobby said that this is going up for DFW, and when it goes up on DFW, he's going to try and put it up on the Valaverse site the same weekend.
Okay.
So,
okay. Cool. I don't know what was going on with the one exclusive they had with the blowback. I don't know why the fuck they were serious about that shit. Had him up there for like $55. And that was like almost like the total opposite of what Valaverse do. So I'm hoping this guy ain't no damn $55 motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would still fuck with him though, just to get him. You know what I'm saying? But I hope, you know, they keep him in that in the 40 range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just glad that not only did they show another black character love, but they circled back to the Garrison, because that's where it started with Carrick. You know, Carrick was in charge of the Garrison. And so it's nice to go back. Not only are we getting this guy, but we're also about to get a female character who's Asian, Lieutenant. Her name is Lieutenant Hun, Hyun. So we're actually about to get 2 new characters for the Garrison coming up here.
This right here, though, if I got it like that, I wouldn't mind picking up 3 of him, because it's not so much I care about the Garrison. I'm loving this uniform here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm loving everything about it, you know. The head scopes too, you know, which could be switched around, and, you know, parts and pieces, man. That's all. But I don't know, man. Like, depending on how this dude is, man, you really can just army build him just, you know, alone, and then you can bust him down if you want to, man. So I don't know. We'll see what's up, but that is something I'm definitely looking forward to. Didn't give a shit about the Malice thing going on and shit until I seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling this all the way around. Dope pistols, dope loadout, dope head scope, unique, different. This is great all the way around. He's got his thinking cap on. Appreciate it.
All smoking and loking, stopping in.
Oh, Paul, what's going on with you, family? What is going on with you? All right. So let's go to the next thing. And next thing, Seagam, I think it's your folder. You might explain to me what's going on here?
All right. So a couple episodes back, we started showcasing a dude from one of the groups called Aaron's Been Painting. And we started showing a couple of he did like a lot of repaints of the Stinger. He did like an Arctic one. He had some other Tiger Force stuff. And he had like some all black ones and just some really dope shit. And after we did the show, I started talking to him and end up doing a commission with him. And this is a gridiron trailer that he painted. It originally was green, but he painted in the Tiger Force scheme, and also put dualies on the tires. You can't really see it in this picture, but the original gridiron comes with just one tire on each side, and he's actually kitted it out to have 4 wheels total, man.
Nice paint job on the missiles.
Yeah, so it's a little different from the Tiger Force scheme that we usually see, but it's his version of it, man. I think he did a really good job with it, and I'm happy with it. We got the truck with it too.
Yeah, we got everything. It's gonna be a little bit mixed around. But we'll just talk about each picture as they come. Now, explain to me what's going on here.
So shout out to Evil Doogie. Evil Dookie. This is a custom he did for me, and he actually made a video of this. So if you guys haven't had a chance to see it, go check it out on his channel. He just dropped it today. But you know, Dookie's his thing is the dreadnoughts, man. His whole world building is around the Knott County. And when I went down there last week, he gave me a hand with my Gridiron M113. And when I was there, I actually got to see all the bikes that he's making. And, you know, seeing them on video and seeing pictures is one thing, but actually being up close and seeing them in person, it really blew me away. So just off of that, we started talking, and, you know, I had a couple of them Wolverine bikes laying around from back in the day. And this is actually the Wolverine Marvel Legends bike that he turned in this Xandar custom into.
Nice. And there's some more pictures of it. Like I said, usually when I put them in here, for some odd reason, no matter what order I pick them, they pick their own order here. But it looks good, man. Dookie, man, I definitely got to get with you on the ideas we were talking about. Seagram's bike looks really good. And be honest with you, I have not watched that video yet, but I will, because I'm very intrigued on Dookie's bikes here, man. Like I said, I definitely want to get me one made up by him, man. I told you, I say, Dookie, that's probably like it's gonna be a nice little niche for you, man. Like, to be honest, because when you sit up and look at it, that's almost like somebody who collects bike parts, like for real, and just putting bikes together, and they got this whole yard with just all these fucking different bike pieces. But the cool thing about that, now it's minimized, where all the bike pieces really can just go in a box. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having all your whole yard filled up with fucking motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? Like gearhead type shit, you know. So that
well,
is great, man.
Dookie lived that lifestyle, man. You know, he was a biker for, you know, he was patched up with a biker gang, you know, so he knows that lifestyle. He knows about bikes. He knows what they're supposed to have on it. So, you know, this ain't, you know, some imitator going in there and doing something, or some new jack. He knows exactly how that bike's supposed to look. And one other thing that I like that he did with it, not only did he perfectly match it to Xandar, man, but he made that shit look dirty, yo. I mean, look at all that dirt.
Oh, let me see if I can find, because the other picture. Let me just go through all of those pictures in here. That way we could just keep talking about. But yeah, so all the different angles and things I seen, like this is some real deal shit right here. You know,
and these are my picks, by the way. Anybody in the chat, these are all
Be honest with you, that picture you took with the tote in front of that like orange sky, that was actually a good, nice, subtle picture. It wasn't too much going on with that shit, but in photography, man, sometimes it's all about lining up. That actually looked pretty good. The lighting looked good on it. It looked good up against his background, man. So you did a good job with it. And all these pictures do look good, man. And like I said, this doesn't even look like the Wolverine bike. I'm gonna have to grab me a couple of them. I'm gonna have to grab me like 2 of them, man, and take it up to Knott County, man, and get my bike worked on. You know, if I ever get everything lined up, man, where I can play again, man, I thought about getting me a bike, man. And this reminds me of the Indian, like the type of Indian bike that I want right here. Something not too big, low to the ground, because I'm not a super tall motherfucker, and I'm not trying to go across country. You know what I'm saying? I just want some shit I can jump on and hit. And those Indians, I believe it's the Scouts. Maybe I don't know if it's a Scout, but it's got a low back end like that, man. Sit low, and it looks just like that, man. They don't cost that much either. I think the Indian, you know, I was looking at, probably like $8,000-$9,000. You know, it'd be something different too. I don't hear anybody complaining about the Indians. They've been around just as long as Harley.
Yes, Harley. Yep, they sure have.
And
the diorama pieces for all the bike pictures, the diorama pieces are actually from our boy Action Figure Sold Separately, who's always at Joe Fest, and he's been getting a lot of love on A Punk with Toys. So Punk with Toys just did a video on Action Figure Sold Separately, which is cool, man, because he is awesome at what he does, and he definitely deserves his shine as well. But, I mean, look at that shit, man. I mean,
okay.
I like this picture right here. The way you got Zoran in the background. I like the way that snapped. I stole that idea from you, Mike.
Oh, man, nah, you get it from me, man. It's just photography, man. But nah, man, this bike looks awesome, man. It really does. But action figures sold separately, man. You are right. They are a great company, man. I'm gonna get them to make those streets for me. So we're gonna go back to your Tiger Force pictures here. And like I said, that looks good. That looks good. Posted up here, like just all the attachments from Gridiron, the Cyclops kit, the loader in the back, man. It you really but you know what? That's how cars are really manufactured, man. Like you can't even tell it's a Stinger anymore. But that's just like I was looking at the Excursion the other day, from Ford. People still driving them around. Those must have been good trucks, because those trucks haven't been produced in a very, very long time. But it wasn't nothing but a F-350 or 450 with a hatch on it. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't be able to tell that shit, not unless looking or whatnot. But guys who work trucks and shit knows this, man. But that's awesome, man. Because it looks seamless. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I'm glad I reached out to Aaron, man. My funds have been kind of fucked up this first quarter of the year, but I'm glad the stuff that I did buy, I ended up pulling the trigger on, man. They've been some good purchases, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all this is Gridiron, man. This was a black Stinger, and it's got the Gridiron dozer on the front end. It's got the Gridiron wheels. It's got the Cyclops kit. It's got the hood kit. It's got the APC. I forget what they call the APC back, and then it's got the 8-stack rocket launcher on it. So yeah, it's quite a beast, man.
Harvey, yeah, what's going on with you, family? I've been seeing you in a minute, man, but I've been letting Seagram handle it, man. He been dropping the ball on the thing.
I had him up a minute ago.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. Um, but yes, but yeah. So with this right here, let's go to and that's pretty much it on that. But I was about to say, as far as the thing you were saying about you was glad you was able to pull the trigger on it, man. It's a few things that I did, man, just at the beginning of the year, man, to pull the trigger on. I'm glad I did. I'm finally glad I got that M113. That's a great vehicle. And also pulling the trigger on that Tomahawk, which GI
That's
Joe
gonna be nice.
GI Customs, he's been contacting me and keep it and let me know what's going on, man. He hit me about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and my project is the big project priority, man. So we working on that, and I'm gonna let you guys see something. Whoever's in the chat and stays, through the whole thing, usually when you see this picture, and I'm gonna ask you guys on the camera, just give me your feedback on it, because what I'm trying to do with this Tomahawk, I'm not trying to go crazy on or nothing, but I wanted almost like an updated version, almost like if Classified would do it. And that means like maybe switching up the camo pattern and doing some different things with that. So I'm not going to go far off from it, because other than that, I would just go with the regular camo. But I just want to do a few little different things with my version of it. All right, so let's go on. Let's go out this photo. But man, Seagram, this looks good, man. Aaron's been painting is a dope artist. Is he on Instagram and Facebook?
Yes, you can find him on the Facebook and a lot of the groups. I know he's in the Valaverse group, and I'll link in the comments afterwards in some of the groups you can find him in. And then everybody knows Dookie. If you want a custom bike, hit my boy up, man. You will not be disappointed, man. And again, Woody. I mean, not did I say Woody or Evil? What did I say? I'm tripping.
Evil Dookie.
Yeah, Dookie. Hit up my boy Dookie. You will not be disappointed. And Dookie, I'm very grateful not only for this, but for what you helped me with on the M113. So appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, that looks great, man. So, all right.
Yeah, you got me tripping, man. I'm trying to read the chats and talk at the same time.
Yeah, so now I give you a feeling of what I'll go through, because when you're like, "Hey, Mike, you see me over here?" Yeah, motherfucker, I see you. Like I'm all in these different screens and shit, trying to run this damn chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it though. I got you.
Nah, it's all good, man. It is all good, man. Okay. So what's going on here? You sitting these pictures over of the Night Force. ordeal? What's popping with that? They
Well,
said they
we
release date
saw
for this.
this. We already seen this when at the toy thing, whatever they had a few weeks
Correct.
back. But they finally released the images that they, the actual photos they take and release when the figure's about to go up for sale. So this is going up for sale on March 19th, and we all know it's a Walmart exclusive. But man, they had more pictures of it, and there's just a lot going on with this figure that I wish they would have done different, because this could have really been a home run. But man, they kneecapped themselves, man. There's so many things going on with it that if they just would have changed this and changed this, I think it would have been a home run. One thing with this, so like in this image right here, the crystal ball head, that head should have been exclusive just to crystal ball, right? But that's something we could change. We could put the cobra head on there or the wolf head.
Yeah.
But like the arms, like this would have been a good figure just to have as a second colorway for the Night Creeper. But now you can't really do that because his arms are green.
That's the only part I really kind of don't like about it. So you have to specifically make it, a part of that. Not unless you switch out the arms, which, most of us probably going to try to attempt to do. I know I'm going to attempt to do the shit, but
and then the arrows, like they gave us the knives with the green shit, but then they should have done like the arrows, the tips, like the same thing. It's just not a consistent figure, man. I much rather would have seen them like with the face mask, like done something like what they did with the Viper, like how we had that skull face.
Yes, yep.
I think something like that would have been a lot cooler, and kept the arms a neutral color, but then give us an extra set of hands that glowed. You see what I'm saying? So that we still could have had him looking like a Night Viper if we wanted to in an alternate color, but then give us hands that we could switch out instead of the arms, and then do something different with the face so it's not biting. You don't want to have him having the same head as the leader of the crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I totally understand, man. And with me, that's the only thing that kind of bugs me out a little bit. The arms are just permanent, like monster motherfucker. I actually like this though. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's worth my time a little bit. The fucking face mask though is the dopest part though, man. Like, so at least you can put that on. I'm gonna have to find some arms. Or hey, but you know what? You can always take like I said, we could get busy with this because there's some bare arms out there. I could plug into this and then I'm be straight. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm seeing the parts and pieces already. They like floating past my fucking head right now. Yeah. But in some of these, but they shouldn't have did those green arms. They really wasted their time really kind of doing that, because I'm cool with the squid face thing going on, squid face goat guy. But the arms, they should have just kept them in neutral color, kept and did the weapons green. Even the bow and arrow didn't have to be. I mean, the bow didn't have to be green, but the quivers,
the tips, or just even the tips,
yeah.
man. Just the tips of the arrows,
the bolts and shit should have been green, man. So, how they do, man. I guess they thought they was doing us a service by, like, hey, this guy's really a dire thing, but no, he's actually cooler blacked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck gave orders to, hey, let's put some green on, and let's put like Cobra Commander's green arms, like the Scaly Beast shit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm not really feeling that, to be quite honest. But it's not horrible. I could fault with it. And overall, I like this. I do. I really like that head with like the look like he got shades on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see what's up. But you said that there's no date on this yet.
No, there is. March 19th is when their Walmart con starts. Something else that you could do. How I was talking about, this head belongs to Crystal Ball, and he's like the crew leader. I have seen in other people's videos. I think Baldy Locks was showing it in his video that he put up recently, showing the black, the pirate dude. But he was comparing it to the Crystal Ball head, and he showed where the horns actually come off. So that might be one skirt around it, you know, like let Crystal Ball rock it with the horns, and then have the Night Vipers just rock the skull with the you know, this whatever that shit is at the bottom.
To be honest with you, for the most point, man, with this figure here, that my squid head will not be on there. It'll probably get sent over to something else. Maybe, you know, yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, you know, if we're gonna make a monster, let's really make a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? Like the parts and pieces are floating past my head. The head and arms will be administered to just totally building off a new figure. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put some bear arms on that, or some. I think the best thing is to probably go with bare arms.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was going to say a minute ago. And I like this comment Bobby's making. Bobby Wood is saying he's surprised someone, instead of the Cthulhu head reuse, they should have used another animal head, like from the Zodiac. Because, you know, we got the Cobra head and the wolf head for the Viper. You know, it would have been cool to get another animal head for this.
Yes, then that is, you know, Bobby Wall, you're full of fucking ideas. Evil Dookie was right, but you always have had you know, ideas and things, man. But I experienced that today with an episode of Parts and Pieces. I'm coming up with. I made another Grim Raider, and I gave this Grim Raider the dire power because I broke down. I did a boil and pop on a Ghost Viper, and I said his tools, some of his tools will go to a totally new character. So I made a Grim Raider with that. And I forgot about the wolf head, and I put the wolf head on the Grim Raider character. I'm like, damn, this still looks good on there. Snakehead, they all look funny because they're so fucking tall, standing off the head. And the snakehead is like super tall, but the wolf head actually looks pretty dope, man, on this Grim Raider that I made, man. So yes, it would have been cool to get another animal head. Yeah, like should have gave him the fucking bear head. That would have been dope.
And see, that's why I was saying instead of the green arms, they should have gave us some kind of hands, because with the wolf head, they gave us wolf claws. You know, like the wolf claw hands you could change out.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
And that would have been perfect for this. Keep the arms a neutral color that match the outfit and the gloves, and then when we want to rock an animal head, give us some green hands that match whatever that animal was, man.
Yeah.
And give us some green tips on the arrows, and that would have been a home run, man.
A beautiful thing about this won't be selling out. Now, Ghost Viper, I don't know if that's gonna come back. I really don't. But like I say, in true Night Force or night shit, you know, theme is like it sells out and then all of a sudden it comes back, nobody gives a shit, and then it goes clearance itself out. I've seen every last fucking one of them do it. Right now, you can still get Beachhead and Quick Kick, which is a great fucking 2-pack for $35 for both of them. I haven't brought none in a minute because I got 2 here. I still haven't busted a pack on, but if I could buy one every week, I would. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength, my nigga.
Hey,
you know,
so the realism is saying that the 60th anniversary diver and the eel use the same arms as the OG Night Creeper. So that might be another option for you, Mike, instead of some bare arms.
You said the what? Say that again.
60th anniversary diver and the eel.
Oh, which are 2 great figures that I can't even pull the arms off of them because I just all my ones I got on my eels are regular. But I feel you. So is there diver body arms? I never noticed that for the Night Creeper, which I never really got too deep into them. Okay, so let's move on from Mr. Night Creeper here. But
keep it moving.
Yeah, lot of little fun parts and pieces with that, and we'll cross that bridge when we get to them. Oh, let's talk about this jerk. I got another picture in here, but we'll just talk about it. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Disappointing, man. I was when I picked up the bike from Dookie today. Dookie seemed to think this is still going to sell out, but man, I personally, I think it's a miss, man. For what they're trying to do for the 250th anniversary, if they wanted to celebrate America and celebrate GI Joe, there's so many other things that they could have done. This is just fucking generic and lazy, man. I don't even feel like America when I see this shit, man. I don't know. Like I heard some other people in Shark, Shark Eyes. You ever watch this show on YouTube? Some people in his group were saying this dude looked like Fred from Scooby Doo, and that's all I can see now, man, is Fred from Scooby Doo.
Oh man,
But
yeah.
they could have gave us some really dope shit, man. Even like Black Genghis. You familiar with him?
I've
On
heard his name before.
on Instagram. He made a good point. Like, what a great time they could have gave us somebody like Gun Ho in the Dress Blues. They could have gave us that.
Yes. That would have been perfect. The one, man, that would have been it right there. Like, what are you doing? But they don't have the mold for it because you got to do a bigger buck with a suit body.
So I had actually heard about this through some other people, Mike, and you know how this was listed originally, like in the description, they had this listed as Duke in white shirt and blue jeans. I mean, even something like that would have been dope, better than this. Duke in a white shirt and a white t-shirt and some blue jeans.
yeah, shit. I can make him now. That's what I make. T-shirt, motherfucker.
Some Bruce Springsteen shit, man.
Glory days. All right, but man, I just see parts and pieces. That's all this hump is good for. It's parts and pieces, if that, because the colors are so fucking off. This Duke has a good head sculpt. The original one, man, got missing and shit, but because I wanted to make another Saw Commander, but make him taller. I like the Saw Commander I got. He's always holds a special place in my heart, but I would like another whack at that. And with this right here, if it sells out, hey, more power to him. But I won't be the one buying you out. I don't know what to think about this figure. I don't think about
something else I forgot. So the Full Force, Chris at Full Force is also saying that this is also a Walmart exclusive, which is interesting. So this one and then those 4 Super 7 GI Joes, the Reaction Plus ones, they were all like this American colorway. I guess all 5 of those are exclusive to Walmart, if I understood correctly. So
okay,
I just meant even if they didn't give us the Gun Ho, they could have gave us like a Duke and like the like what they wear to the balls. We're from Fort Bragg. You know how the officers wear like the black coat and the blue shorts and the nice beret or the black. You know what I'm saying? They could have gave us something like some dress blues, man, on him too.
Yeah. They like I say, the gun ho thing would have been awesome, or just any, but even with him in that body size, like that suited body in most lines is a one size motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Even in Monster Force, you got that one suited body that they run around. Marvel Legends, that one suited body, and GI Joe has no suited bodies at all, like a full suit of clothing. So, it's all about manufacturing, cost, and all that shit right there, man. So, but if they really gave a fuck, about the 250th anniversary, cost wouldn't matter. It just would have like, fuck it. We're gonna make a new suit body. It's gonna be a bigger body. It's gonna be fucking gun ho, and they're gonna fucking love it. And this is America 250, but they didn't.
Yep.
That is the bottom fucking line. What is the what's going on in this picture right here? This is actually pretty fucking dope right here.
Yeah, man, because you were just talking about simplicity, man. This is a simple picture, but they got so much custom shit in it. It's just telling a story, man. You got the 2 females. The dude took that whack ass gun that we got with the Marine sniper. And, I mean, it's not whack, but it's not the best gun. You know what I mean? And customize it out. They threw some backpacks in there. They just set the scene up, man, and they did a good job with it. So Eric Salvation. But I just saw this and it caught my eye, man. So I wanted to show it off.
Okay.
It was in, I forget what group it was in though, man.
So the couple pictures in this is somebody who's did a custom paint on that APC, man. And this looks pretty dope. They got the zombies in the back. I just noticed that all this is Monster Force guys, huh?
This somebody said I'm gonna let my nuts hang and paint up a $400 vehicle, man. They
Nice.
didn't give a fuck.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, I thought that was dope. Number one, they painted the shit out of this. They dirtied it up. This is somebody having a good time and enjoying their toys, man. They drop in some money and then they put their own spin on it, man.
Yeah.
And
now it's worth more than a $400 vehicle. Not worth like that, but like you say, like now to them it's worth even more.
Right.
Because it's customly mine, which I mean that looks
nobody else has this but this person.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope. They did a good job on that, man. And like I say, it's nothing like it, man. It's like that the Alley Viper hiss, it's mine. I put it how I wanted to put it down, and I know it costs a lot, man, but shit now to me is worth even more. And this is ill, man. This is really, really ill right here. This is the illest one I've seen right here.
But that was the other thing I liked about it too is the Phantom Core was not only it was both our figures of the year for last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had that in there, but then they had the zombie version of that figure like chained up behind it, man.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty dope too.
Yeah, I gotta get me some more of them, man. So like I can't go crazy, which what I'm saying, like I got my select ones of Monster Force that I'm choosing from. Well, the new shit, the Crimson Moon. But there's some shit I need to fall back on this last series. I need to get some more of them Cobra zombie motherfuckers, and I might get some of the Army Fatigue zombie motherfuckers. But I think I need to hone in on that. From the last thing. I definitely need to get me a couple of those, man, and
so
kind of fulfill that out.
I wonder how long they'll hold out before they let those go on sale, Mike. You think you think Big Bad will ever drop the price on those, or you think they'll keep them at that?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll put them on sale, man, because I don't think they have a super lot like that, like any other company is producing, because they still are fairly new, man. But I don't know. That's an interesting question. They might, who knows? But I couldn't see it. I could see them having them at the same price until they really kind of sell out. I don't think they have a super huge amount of these like that. They do, but they don't. Not like necessarily even your Valaverse.
Ken Shelton's in the building. What up, bro?
Dog, Matt, what's going on with you? So we're going through new legs here. I thought this photo was pretty cool. I just took it. I'm trying to figure out what is this? Where does this come from?
I don't know, but you know what's funny, man? I was scrolling through IG last night, and a video came up of some girls hotboxing in a whip up north somewhere. And then all of a sudden, a police dog like this came around the corner. And from their conversation, their neighborhood has a police canine like this that patrols the neighborhood. Have you heard about that, man?
Like a robot dog?
Yeah, a robo dog that patrols the neighborhood. I just seen it last night. Then you throw this picture up. That's hilarious, man. But he's painted up like Iron Man in this picture.
Yeah. I don't know what IP those dogs come from, but I thought that was pretty dope, and they're big enough to somebody can actually ride that shit. That's ill. But it's made right. It has handlebars on the back of it. I didn't notice that until now.
But yeah, some real police precincts like in the bigger bigger cities are actually starting to implement some of these robot dogs, man. Hey, the future's now, baby.
It
a whole
is.
New world.
It is. That's a dope little toy though. But Roper was working on a figure here, and I wanted to just show what we were talking about with those Night Viper legs. I'm guessing he didn't like them either, and he's putting some thicker legs on them, man, and it looks better to me. I just don't like the Night Viper's leg. I like the figure. I don't like the shininess of it either. Let me see if there's this.
I don't know. I do, Mike. that's one thing I like about it, man. I got them right here. I end up getting. I know I've been saying I've been holding back, but I got 10 of these right now, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, man. I like it. It's something different, and I like the way that they look with the gold and the green and the black glossiness. I think he pops, man. But
Let me
to each
put
his
them up
own.
again. Let me see. Let me pull this up right quick.
I like him, man. That I did not have him as a youth, as a youth. I mean, he's different. You don't want all your figures to have the same body type, man. You want some to be slim like this. You got to have a big dude like Malice, like we just
Well,
seen.
it's
You got
not
to have a
about the
short dude.
slimness of him. It just looked like his knees were like knock knee, man. The way you got him standing right now, he looks pretty decent. But when he's standing straight up, it just looks funny to me. But be honest with you, hitting them with some flat matte clear will probably make him look a little bit better, me far as on the black end. But then the legs, I don't know. I'm gonna see, but he looks pretty decent right there. He's not a bad figure. I actually want him. But I didn't like him as much as I thought I would, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking legs, man. But
He's got a lot of hints. Like he's got the yellow, got the gold, and then you got like a little hint of red right here, some gold here again, man. So
I don't know.
we all can't like the same thing.
Yeah, I gotta get him in hand and like just kind of deal with him. You know what I'm saying? For me to know, get the true feeling. But when I seen him standing up before, and I see him standing at your house, I just didn't. I really wasn't feeling the legs too much. But Roper switched out his legs on him.
Broby1 is saying hello. What up, bro?
Broby1 Kenobi, what's going on with you, man? What's going
3-star
on with
draw
you?
is
3-star. What's going on? That figure made it back to you yet? Let's go to this right here. Oh, he got him 2 Night Vipers in there too. I just snapped this because, man, I've kind of gotten away from my army building, which I don't plan on doing nothing too crazy, but I still like to grab my groups of 5 as I've been going on and just stacking on to the army. So still some people I got to clean up and get. But this is just I just wanted to show this is just the beauty of army building right here, man. This is dope right here, and it's not a whole massive lot of army builders. I mean, it is, but just the different color coordinations, man. And I have to do some cleanup. I only have one Saw Viper. I need to get me 4 more of those so I can get me my group of 5.
Hey, well, hold up. I got one question for you. If this is true building, what the fuck you call what Woody be doing, man?
That's a fucking that's Fort Bragg.
What Woody planning an invasion is what he's planning.
No doubt, man. And that's the thing. You can have this, and it's still a beautiful thing, and then also the massive amount, which is a beautiful thing. Where you got 50 here, you got 60 here. You know what I'm saying? And with my collection, I have kind of like the best of both worlds. That I've aimed for a target group that I wanted 50, 60 here with, but then I have my other smaller ones in groupings as well, man. And shout out to all the army builders out there, man. Just it's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna get back on my army building shit too. Not as far as stacking something crazy, but just getting them propped up, man, and moving around and taking pictures with them, man. That's the awesome thing about it, man.
So one thing I noticed, bro, is when I went from buying everything I could and everything just kind of chilling in my garage to when I actually got my room set up last year, I went out and bought a bunch of the IKEA bookshelves that are a lot like the cubes. And a lot of times when I was a true builder, I'd buy either 10 or 12. And what I end up noticing is 10 or 12 is too many figures almost for a cubicle. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, especially for that. Yes.
So I'm gonna have to start cutting back for my space of how I got my shelf set up, but then I got some other shelves that are longer. But what I'm doing with that is like my crimson, like my crimson guys, like because you got my crimson army, because you had like the vipers, you had the bats, you had the alley vipers, you know, you had a bunch of them. So I'm really focusing on that, and also like my Iron Grenadier army, you know, because you can spread them out, and it's not all the same guy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
different versions. So I still am troop building, but my troop building, I'm not army building the troops like I was. I'm focusing on like the Tiger Force, the Night Force, the actual real groups is where I'm doing the army building. So that's where I'm doing the 10 and up now on my troopers. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, nah, totally, man. But yeah, as far as like me, I display mines on the garage shelves, so they're not as tight as a cubicle. So as far as army building,
And you
uh,
tried to tell me that is what you originally told me to go with, man. I should have listened.
no, the way you got it is dope too, because it really it helps section it off. But I would have if I had a choice and redo it again, I maybe would get some of those cubicles so I could have section off pieces. But the with the garage shelves, you can put 50 up there all together. So if you got an army of 50, that's what they each one can fit, about 50 figures, and that's standing vanilla, you know. But yeah, yeah, I would mix it up like that too. The way you got yours is nice and tight, man, and neat, man. So, but I know I'm gonna get me 2 more garage shelves, man, so I can really stand my army back up and get going. But I'm gonna definitely fill in the gaps and holes, man, that I do got. Yeah, because I need some more actually really grim vipers. I done busted all mines down. I actually need some regular ones.
Well, hold on, go back to that real
Speaking of
quick. I
that,
was going to ask you real fast, Mike. So out of those, out of these different troops that we have right here, which one would be your top troop builder right there? If you had to pick your top one, well, I know you like the Alley Vipers, and I know you got your Blue Army, but which one out of those right there down the screen, which one's your top one?
I would go with the range viper, basically because it's outback, all good buck, looks dope. And then second to that, I would go with that night creeper. That night creeper is fire. And I got my 5 set of them. Came across them on a great price about a year ago, I think. Yeah, yeah. That night. They're all great troopers though. But me personally, range and night viper out of these groups. And the alley viper is my favorite one. But you know that figure really definitely is in need of a redo. Um and so I can get some more, man, because they beautiful, man. If the alley viper was on a great buck, which it is on a great buck, it's got some flaws in it, man.
Well,
For
it was still early in the line, man. We got the pins in the arms, pins
mm-hmm.
in the legs. It stood kind of funny. There was also an issue with the brown shin guards, where some of them, it seemed like the left shin was put on the right shin and vice versa. So it did have some issues. Don't figure though. I really feel like in the next 6 months to a year that we'll be getting an update on a retro card.
Yeah,
So
and I'll be there patiently waiting, man, on it, man, because it definitely needs one. So yeah, that's pretty much I stand. But they're all great, man. I have all of them experience, all except for the Night Viper. I haven't gotten that yet, but all the other ones I've dealt with them in a certain way.
that retro Viper is probably my top one right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's a solid one too, as well. They, like I said, they're all solid, man. And I don't know, just something about this picture, man. It just, just made me, really kind of, fall necessarily back in with the army building, man, and just loving the beauty of it and the different sections and the different colors I haven't experienced yet. I haven't really experienced like, yeah, man, like there's so many great army. Let me get on. I'll be talking about this shit forever, but I haven't experienced the purple side of my army yet, so I haven't seen that standing up. But speaking of range vipers, this is what happened to all of mine. They end up getting bust down. I've actually did some more to this figure. I actually put sleeves on him, like from Bad Mother Tattoos. So I just kind of opening up my water slide thing too, because I've made sleeves just from separate, just tattoos and water slides putting on. But Bad Mother Tattoo actually make a sleeve that'll wrap around the arm and
Oh,
have
for real?
like, oh yeah, yeah. That's what this episode is gonna be. That's why I got this
Okay.
picture up here. So when this episode drops, I'll probably drop this episode sooner than later because I got still a few videos in can, but now I just kind of shuffle them around. But I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
drop
dope
this one.
because that's what you've been trying to create, man. Like with the
Mhm.
guy on the left with the rock and roll.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
like what you've been trying to do is add a bunch of tattoos on the arm to kind of simulate a sleeve.
Yes.
So now that he has that, that'll be dope, man. Because I know that's
Yeah.
something you've been trying to accomplish.
Yeah. And I got it done. He's done really, man. The videos just gotta get edited, but that's what I'll focus on in this. But you see how in the videos what I talk about, you see how that dire viper, I believe what he had said that was an expensive kit bash, and it was, because I paid regular price for that, but I really wanted to break that figure down because that figure alone has turned into 4 different figures now. You know what I'm saying? Or helped out because I got the vest on from the Dire Viper, and all this figure is gonna have is just the attachments and all the Dire Viper shit. You see the wolf there, so you can kind of take on a whole different character now. And then you got the 2 different head sculpts, helmets, which can go to 2 different characters. And then I still have the body, which is a Viper body, the new Viper body, which is A1. We were just talking about it. So $60 really just, I mean, of course I had different parts and pieces for other figures I, have paid for, but it turned into 4 different characters, which are all gonna be dope, no matter which way they go, man. But combining these 2 characters like of a Grim Viper and a Dire Viper, man, with the technology is dope, man. It just expands on your playability of things. You feel me?
Yeah, and Hustle said that you said the range viper mic, but you really meant the grim viper. And then
No, I meant the Range Viper. The Range Viper was down there at the blue.
and then Hella Geek said this group looks so good, Mike.
Yeah, man. So just kind of expanding on them, man. And I really like that setup of that, like Copperhead and those Grim Raiders, man. So just something to do. But the thought of this, and I'll go through it because and shout out to Lonzo Wilkinson, man, and just expanding on just your background for your toys, which I always have a background. I just don't write it out. But this guy right here, reason why he has that Dire Viper shit, because those Grim Raiders work with Copperhead. Copperhead likes to gamble, but I kind of flipped it. And like Copperhead likes to gamble, but he also likes to rob gambling parties too. You know what I'm saying? These are jack boys. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what they do, they rip shit. And this Dire shit, he can burst into, like a mafia poker game, got this Dire shit going on. There's a huge fucking wolf on the table. These motherfuckers are disoriented, you know what I'm saying, helping them rob the place, you know what I'm saying? Because these guys freaking out thinking there's a wolf or a huge cobra, or he done put some gas in the air that made them think about their worst nightmares. You just rake the money off the table. These niggas over here tripping. You
I
know what I'm
like
saying?
that. I like that. That's dope.
We out the door, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this Dire Viper, you like, why does he have this shit? That's why. It's for robbing shit. It's for
He's
causing a
getting his
loot.
money. That's why. Getting his money.
So yeah.
Money.
But I'll have that episode coming up here in a little bit. Now, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is GI Customs. He's working on my Tomahawk. And this isn't actually a piece from the Tomahawk. This is a test thing, but we're trying out different camo. I want to update the camo on the Tomahawk and kind of give it a more updated version. Chris, with me and you talking about it, I like this camo pattern. I like the green and gray. I even like the red, but I don't want to do too much red. I'm either not going to go with these red specs or they're going to be very, very subtle throughout the whole thing.
Guess GI Customs actually just showed up in the chat. Right on
Nice.
time.
So maybe he can see the feedback as well. But I want, however long we in the chat, I want people just give me the feedback on it. Do you like this pattern right here? Do you think this is too much? So just kind of help me give me ultimately I'm gonna make the decision on which way I want to go, but I just want a little bit of feedback on where we go on this, you know, as far as camouflage pattern.
We got you. We got you. Hold on 1 second though. McFly 48 saying what up, what's up, bro? And then we'll start with Evil Dookie. It looks like we all kind of got the same sentiment. So when Mike showed me this, I told him that I like the camo print, and I do like the red, but make it's too much on this one piece. So kind of, if you are going to use the red, kind of use it in a minimalistic pattern, because it takes away from the green and gray. It's dope, but I think it kind of takes away. So Evil saying he likes it minus the red. Paul Smoking a Loken saying the red looked like berries.
Go to Hella Geek, what he said.
He's saying it looks good, but I think you're right about make the red more sparse.
Yes. That's what that I like that word that he used, sparse, right there. And that's the way then that's what I think if the red was going to be in, that's what I think I would do, like very sparse. Like if there was 100 camo patches, that red should only have like 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that low of a percentage number, or just and be honest with you, I might just take it out completely, because we're gonna have red accents on there. Like Night Force is gonna be in red on there. Some of the missiles, maybe when we get to that, you know, might be red, or we might do a black and red. The helicopter blades gonna be black with like a red stripe on the tip of them.
Yeah, you want the red to be a highlight, is what you want. And BX Medic saying it looks sweet, bro. GI Customs.
Yes, I'm about to say go to GI Custom. What he said it will be, and that's what I was kind of figuring too, because this is just a test piece right here, so it's going to be more spread out on the larger vehicle, and we haven't got to it yet, you know. So of what you know, really sat down and talk, but I was kind of figuring that as well. So those red dots might be a little bit more sparse, but then again, like I said, I might just strip it completely. And Chaz, being that you're here in the chat, man, I really love the camo pattern and the green and gray. The green and gray is almost a stay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, for sure.
That looks so good. That's what I'm saying. The red kind of takes your eyes away from that, and you want the camo to stand out. It looks good. Just take it down a notch. You got how many? Like in this one square, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 8 hits.
And I think that was more on a test, you know, just to you know putting those dots in there. But it's good to have these conversations, man, and so you can know what to do. But be honest with you, I'm really thinking in my head that the red highlights from you know, whatever markings, like the Night Force markings, or like I think that's gonna be enough. I think I need to stick to the script and keep it simple with the green and gray, and leave it out of the camo, and just use my red, whatever's red highlight, to pop. Because I do like the red in Night Force. It almost reminds me makes me think of that's their honing right there. Like they might have you know, just something that's how you spot, that's how they spot each other at night, you know what I'm saying, or just something in it. So I do like that.
So HK saying pattern is dope though. Benji Williams is saying, yeah, what he said looks awesome though. Hustles, mute the red, it's too bright. Now I don't know. I don't know if I don't think it's too bright. I just think it's too much of it, man. That's all. I think the red's right on point.
I don't think it's too bright. But I like I said, if it was being put in the camo pattern, just keep it subtle. McFly says, "What is this for?" This is for the Night Force Tomahawk that GI Customs is doing for me in 1/12 scale. So I wanted to run this by you guys, just kind of see, you know, because it is good to have an opinion, man. And I got the platform to do it. Shit, why not? And y'all into this shit just like I am, so you know what. And I have my own opinion on you know, how I want to go with it, but you know, just always good to hear feedback, man. And then you take that, refine it, and you know.
Well, this is going to be a centerpiece, man, and it's going to be incredible. once it's done. So you want to make sure it's exactly how you want it, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And
All
Chaz
right.
is the man to do it. So
So okay, but yeah, we still got some as progress go on, I'll be showing y'all little tidbits and stuff, man, and
yeah,
we'll
and
be
hurry the fuck up, man. I'm waiting on my intro video, man.
Also to we might be looking at some other different camo patterns. I just got to see what's up, man. But like I said, I don't want him to get too far off on things and go, we start, going left with it, man. So we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it sharp and efficient, and definitely want to put up something, man, that I could brag about and show off.
You see this comment from 3-Star?
Yeah, he says, I like the camo. I think the red should be spread out a little more and a little darker, a little crimson alley viper color. Okay. And then
Well,
also
they
it's great that Chaz is in here too, because he might, okay, all right, be thinking on himself, let's try this, because I don't know what other different camo patterns he's gonna present, or anything like that. Like I said, I do like this one right here, like the actual camo pattern, the green and gray. That is a stay. Like I said, but what about digital camo? Think that'll be too much?
like I don't know. I like this minus. I like this, and I do like the red. I just think it's too much. Is all I was saying.
Yeah.
Carlos Salinas is saying as an expensive centerpiece, I would ditch the red. It could always be. That's a good point. It could
Yes.
always be added. And we talked about that, Carlos. That's something me and Mike talked about when we first had this conversation. That Mike might just get it painted in the camo, and then he could always add the red later himself. So that is something Mike did say. So great minds think alike.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, no digital. Yeah. It's like yeah, and nobody likes that digital.
Did you?
What was somebody that said something?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with them, bro.
Yeah, no,
Best
no,
I
no.
can.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what, man? But far as going back to the red on it, man. Be honest with you, if I was gonna do anything in the red camera, that's something that I probably would like to have my hands on doing, because I probably would know where to see it. So, Chaz, man, I think decision I can make now, man. We'll ditch the red, in that camo pattern, man, and we'll stick to the green and gray. I think the red accents. Cause I know the propeller wheel in the back is gonna be red. I know the Night Force is gonna be red. We're gonna have
And
the red
decals. You
accents.
still got decals you're gonna be putting on there too.
That's what I'm talking about. The Night Force decals and that
Okay.
stuff is gonna all be in red, man. We can just ditch that on that, man, because that's something like that I would do myself. Like, okay, I know where to hit this on this, and we got some cool red pieces coming, like the under glass in the cockpit. That's gonna be red tint with a black tint on top of the master glass. For your windshield, man. So we got some shit coming, man. So let me get off this. I'm glad I got everybody's opinion.
Appreciate the chat.
Yep, for sure. Let's go back and see what else we got. We done covered that. So boom, 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 boom. All right, let's get out of here and possibly go. Okay, I guess last picture, man. I'm gonna keep this short and simple tonight, man. Like I said, we're gonna end this thing about 10 minutes. But
Oh shit.
I'm the
SOA.
hoodie, the
SOA.
hoodie guy. You say that again?
I said SOA.
Oh
Sons
yeah,
of
yeah.
Anarchy, man.
Yes, man. So but reason why I got this picture up here, y'all know I'm the hoodie guy. Again, because it caused such a fucking uproar.
All
But
goody in the hoodie.
and I love this look too, it's definitely gonna be spread throughout my customs. I got maybe like 5 more bodies to do, but the amount of custom I'm gonna do is gonna be a small group, but I got a lot of them. But make a long story short, the thing with this Daredevil body, and maybe some of y'all had did it or not, but the Marvel Legends bodies are a little bit bigger. So I had to take the X-Acto knife and cut the ass out of the Daredevil a little bit so that G.I. Joe diaper could fit over better. And Xandar wouldn't look so wide. I don't know if you can remember last time Seagram, I was like, yeah, I like him, but his hips look wide. And then I pulled his pants down a little bit to where now you see the bottom of the ribbed hoodie and it's meeting right up where the belt of the pants are. But just cutting a little bit, trimming a little bit out of that diaper, that ass. Well, he doesn't have a diaper, but out of the ass of the Daredevil, it makes that diaper conform over it, man, and it just makes it a little bit more seamless. It's still not perfect, but to me, it looks almost kind of looks a hell of a lot better because it like he had a sock in his cock before, you know what I'm saying? It was just thick, you know what I'm saying? So I trimmed some of that out in the middle, and then I cut some of his ass out, and it just fit on him a lot better, man. But this is another episode of parts and pieces that's come up, and it's just simple shit, man. I just showing Xandar legs going on the hoodie, and then I put the the water slides on there from Bad Mother. Bad Mother is the number one water slides because I have no problems with his shit. They go on the figure, no problem. They're not fucking doing all this rolling up shit. Once you hit the motherfuckers on there, you got about a couple of minutes to get them right. You know what I'm saying? And they're there, man.
I just put my first order in last night.
Oh, nice.
I went with like the actual military pads, like Rangers and real Army insignia and battalions. But Mike, real quick before we were just talking about your helicopter, your Tomahawk that Chaz is doing. While we were talking about him, I just want to give him a quick plug because he's got his own YouTube channel too, and he has some new things going on with the defense post. He just did a What's New Friday, and he's actually got a bridge that can connect the two at the top, the two defense sentry post. So check him out. He's got some new products, man. Go give him a look.
Yep. I did see. I haven't had a chance to check out the video, but I did see that. And that white Tomahawk he did, man, that looked good. Did you see that?
Yes. Yep. Well, I wish he would have shown more of it. He did
I know it's just saliving at the mouth, like, damn, y'all want to see more of that shit. But the small video that he did have up there, man, that Tomahawk look really good, man.
I really like this though, Mike. I mean, I see what you're saying, man. I see Jax Teller when I look at this, man. That's what I think of.
Yeah.
And you kind of, I know in the storyline, Xandar is Zartan's younger brother, but Jax wasn't the brother; he was the son. But it's kind of the same thing, man. The younger heartthrob of the crew.
Yes, yeah, man. That's how I look at Xander. I don't look at him as a goof or nothing in my head. With this classified version that they came out, I was like, damn, this dude's a stud. This dude is on his shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not just on some goofy shit. And be honest with y'all, I'm almost kind of separated him from Zartan. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, he's kind of got like his own thing going. In my own head canon, there's a story behind him to where he's not even he fucks with Zartan, but he's not related to him or anything like that, man. But my alternate Dreadnought crew is coming together. I got my Dennis Rodman, and you see Dennis Rodman got sleeves on him. That's the first person I did it on, like from Bad Mother.
Okay.
Of course, he has the dark skin, but with that black tattoo that he has on there, man, it's hard for you to make it out. But you if you look closely on him, like you hold him in his hand, you can see that it's a tattoo that's intact, got skulls and shit all in there and everything, man. So I was like, well, fuck it. I know I did it with him. And I use 1/10 scale arm tattoos. I'm pretty sure Dookie and everybody who orders from Bad Mother, they've seen the sleeves. So they know what they're working with. But as big as character he was, I just went with the 1/10 scale. Now I still took a razor and sliced off maybe about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch up in here. But it worked out good, man, because I knew this would be just one big ass maze looking pattern anyway, man.
So speaking of sleeves, when I was on there last night, because I wanted the military insignia because I have so many damn Valaverse troop builders now. I got like 10 different colorways. So I want something to kind of like, this is these guys are them. So I want to get them patches. to kind of separate them more. But when I was on there looking, I saw Yakuza tattoos, like full body tattoos on there.
Yes, I ordered that.
The Yakuza one, okay.
Yeah, not the full body tattoo, but it had a whole bunch where you could cover it up like that. It had some few little blocks, and they're not as big as I thought they would be. But I want to take them because I was thinking about a kit bash to do early in my head today, where I get my man Budo, put him in with a bare chest figure. I got to find the right figure. I might try to use Dr. Mindbender if he isn't too bulky. Put that head and neck on there from Budo with the pulled up hair.
Okay.
Budo's kind of slim though, and then find him some pants. Maybe try to use his regular pants. Kind of give him that V frame, slimmer legs, bigger upper body. I don't know, but it was something I came across my head, and then Yakuza the fuck out of him with all them tattoos because it's got samurai shit on there and everything, man. So, man, be honest with you, man. Bad Mother, you can kind of start digging into his catalog. I probably spent about $150 with him about in the past 3 weeks, and I got tons of shit from him now. All the shit, my Night Force, my Dreadnought shit, different other little shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, speaking of somebody that I spent a lot of money with, our boy just stepped in the building. Action Figure Sold Separately. What up, bro? We was actually talking about you a little bit ago. I don't know how long you've been watching.
Oh, what's going on, man?
I was showing off some pictures that I've taken with your beautiful dioramas and world building. And shout out to you, man. Anybody in the chats that needs a dope dio, if you're down in Joe Fest, hit this man up. You will not be disappointed, man. This guy is the GOAT of world building. And a little teaser, we might have something coming up in the future with Action Figures Sold Separately as well. So stay tuned for that.
Dookie says Savage, the biker ones are dope. So I guess Bad Mother has some actual ones dedicated to bikers as well, which I'll probably dig back into my bag with them, man. Right now I got tons of fucking water slides from all over. I still got plenty. I got plenty though, man. That's got plenty, man. What a beautiful thing. I got plenty. It just feel like I'm almost like booked for work. I got plenty of work, ahead of me and shit. Because I'm sitting up here looking at a case of figures that that I brought over, past couple of months that's gonna be for my breakdown. And then plus there's other stuff coming up far as figures I can break down, man. So I got projects, I definitely can work on, man.
And something else I noticed, like in the video you uploaded today, it was a metalhead video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I remember you putting him on that stalker body like weeks ago, man. So you got him really like sitting in the cut, man. You got a bunch of, from where you are right now. You probably got a bunch of videos like ready to go, man.
Yeah. Either they need to be edited or tuned up or just shipped out. There's some waiting just to be, labeled. Cause like I said, you're right. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like from a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. I like that I got, stuff I can just, send out, man. And some stuff I like these figures today I was working on. I might put them out this week. I don't know, depending on how I feel. I know the one with the sleeves. The Dyer with the Dyer shit. I want to put him out there, because it's been a minute since I showed one of those Raiders or whatnot. And then I got a Wesley Snipes and Beachhead. They sitting in the mock-up plate ready to go. So I don't know when I'm gonna put them out. And the only reason was because I don't want to seem like a burnout, whatever. Because if I put this Xandar out with the hoodie, then come back with the fucking Beachhead and Wesley Snipes in the hoodie, like, goddamn, this all this nigga got. You know what I'm saying? Like, this all he want to do. So I just try to spread out the mix. Yeah. So you might not see them for like a month down the road. You feel what I'm saying? Because I might have some hot new ideas that come in between, man. But it's plenty of work, plenty of stuff to put out. Like I said, with parts and pieces, the boil and pop, like what it is for tutorial for guys like me trying to figure out what's going on. And then it's also on the other side, it's for like, hey, I put together this figure. Maybe you guys want to chip off a piece of it, man, and do your thing with it as well, man. But what a beautiful time, man, to be a collector, man. What a beautiful time to be a customizer. Lonzo Wilkinson was saying something the other day that he's been seeing customizing for a minute, but it's at his all-time high in the years coming. And it's largely in part because G.I. Joe. And it's the moving parts of G.I. Joe. Okay. The diaper is like the wedding ring of all that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it joins like this is over a Marvel Legends, upper body, which
Yeah.
doesn't consist of a diaper, but it has the same ball peg system, so you can marry those two action figures seamlessly. You know what I'm saying? Rather than any other figures, everybody else is going to have just that torso piece. They're not going to actually have a diaper. That's like a piece of clothing, really, that you can slide over figures and combine it. The double ball neck. Marvel Legends starting to adapt that now. I didn't notice that until this Daredevil. And I don't know if there's any other figure that's came out kind of before that with the ball peg. I know they've done it before, but it's few far in between. But it's starting to do it more now, so it's getting more compatible. You can switch these guys over. You ain't got to worry about if the head fits on the ball peg. Just boil and pop the shit on, because it has the same technology. You about to say something?
Yeah, like how you talking about it being a beautiful time, and like how you said, Lonzo said he's been seeing a lot of customizing, but we're kind of like hitting the stride right now with customizing. But I think a big part of it is there's so many of us, or so many people starting to do it, and so many people doing different aspects of it. Like you got some people doing the 3D printing, giving us new heads, giving us new pieces, new weapons. You got the people like the Bad Mother tattoos that are giving us the decals. You got the shows and the communities and the chats and the Instagram and people posting the pictures of this is what I did, or this is what I did, and just that sharing of information, and this cat inspiring that cat. So it's there's a lot of things going on right now, and everybody's making each other better right now,
Yeah.
man.
Just real quick, that question up there that Hustle got, have I tried to change hoodie? I haven't got that deep into it yet, Hustle, but you know me. Eventually I will explore. I have enough of these hoodie bodies. I probably got like 4 more. Like I went ham at New Meta when they had them on sale for like, it was like $20 or something like that. And I jump on shit like that. So and they was letting me do the Klarna, so I can get like $100 worth of shit and only have to pay like $25 at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I took advantage of that, man. But I will be getting into that hustle, and that's kind of what I was talking about earlier with all these Law and Order bodies I got. I know y'all see me doing those, because that is my favorite body, and that's the best action figure body to use. You know what I'm saying? It helps make a lot of shit look better. But right now I'm taking advantage of the red shirt where I can use it at, but I'm not finna have a whole bunch of red shirts. I'm gonna have to change up the color on them. I do have some primer, spray, like a smaller bottle of primer that I can use for action figures now, to kind of give me a base coat so I can do some hand painting and start changing up the color of my shirts. But that's probably what I would do with this. And then, as far as writ dyeing, if your colors are light, you can change it up. It's hard to change dark colors. You can maybe make it a burgundy or some shit, but I can't change this totally white, so it's gonna have to be painted. But once again, though, with parts and pieces, you'll start seeing me go through that progression, because I do want to get a an air gun or whatnot, so I can start spraying up, start spraying my paint, man, instead of hand paint. Because shit, if I could do shit with a rattle can and it looks A1, like, Lord knows, once I get to my airbrush, you know what I'm saying? Like, same shit. I just need to know the techniques, and just practice and do it, man. But I will. I might save like 1 or 2, because I have a few ideas already in my head. Like this idea right here from the Giddy Up, I want to do. I just needed to get some Xandar legs, so I had to order off eBay and buy those separate, because I didn't have none laying around. So definitely wanted to do this in a black hoodie. Sons of Anarchy. This is fucking Jax right here, 100%. But
I need this Xandar to go with my Evil Dookie bike, man.
Yes. Man, and also too, man, that pink bike that I made from Xandar from the Mezco Ghost Rider, I think I'm gonna give that to Dennis Rodman. So Dookie, man, I might need you to make me a Xandar bike, man, as well too. We're gonna get together on it though. I'll get with you on that, but kind of doing some switching around, man. But I would like to paint this hoodie like in my head pink, and then I got those Wu-Tang ice cream decals, not the same
Oh
decals I've
shit.
been using. But I got some ice cream cone Wu-Tang decals, pink hoodie with some black and gold shit. Man, yeah. And look, like I said, man, there's the ideas always floating around. There's a couple of ideas I had that I didn't fucking forgot about, man. But they always come, man. This is what we call being creative. 11:35. Let me pull this thing down. We have ran through everything that
Hey, make me big real quick. So I got the bike here. I know we showed some pictures.
yes.
I'll show this real quick before we
All
get
right.
out of here.
Let me blow this up so I can see it as well.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. Let me pull hustle comment down. Dookie, I appreciate it. You know I'm gonna get with you on that. We're gonna put together some shit, yo, because I'm feeling this right here.
So, you know, he even put the scuff marks on the muffler. See that?
Yeah.
You got the dirt on the tires and all around it. Got the gold. I mean, it's literally Xandar's colorway. You got the gray, the navy, the pink, and the gold.
Nice.
Then he took the shoulder piece, put it on the tire right there. Got some more scuffing. Gave us a North Carolina license plate, rep NC. Gave it a retro look by putting the tail light right up here on the back. He trimmed the back of it to give it more like a dovetail look.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it looks really good, man. Here's a brown leather seat, some more hints of pink. Yeah, man, I was really blown away with it, man. I didn't know what he was gonna do. He asked me what I wanted, and I said, "Hey, man, you're the king of the bikes, man. So you do what you do." And he did his thing.
Awesome, man. Awesome. But yeah, man, we're gonna close it out, man. But I think that Malice, man, is a pretty dope figure. I can't wait till that comes out, man. That was definitely a nice little highlight, definitely a big surprise. And then just a breath of fresh air for a black character, man. Oh, let's talk about that one time. These have been coming in. They've hit North Carolina. Dope figures, man. Dope figures. $42. Kind of steep, but I will say this. They do give you they give you a bang. I had two on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. Chris hit me and said there was some in Target, so I just wanted one to see what they're about. And these are definitely dope. These are classified, still moving in the right direction. These are you could diversify them. And we were having a conversation about the wings, and I say I don't like the wings for these
Valaverse.
The Swarm. And it's not necessarily I don't like them. I just thought they should kind of went a different way for the body type that they had. It was more like robotic, which those wings are kind of robotic too. But I thought a honeycomb jetpack would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But these wings right here on the same thing, but they just look better to me. You know what I'm saying?
They pop, man. They really pop.
Yeah, they and this is more of an organic thing.
That's the word I was about to use. Yes, sir.
Organic wings, man. So they match up, man. But I don't plan on displaying him with wings. I really like him. The helmet, I just put the helmets on today because I've been messing around with it for the past couple of days, and the blue heads are phenomenal. This is a really great sleeper figure. The gun like that's something you could really take off, and it wouldn't take nothing away from this figure. It's almost out of place, but I think they were just trying to copy the original toy on it. Soft goods cape feels great, no wire in it. Figure feels great, big figure, and like I said, they gave you 4 head sculpts, which is dope. Just the price of $42, no, but man, everything going up, especially fucking diesel. Like that shit is like $5.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the fuck going. I guess because there's these strikes we doing.
Yeah, everything in Iran, man. Yep.
Yeah, so this shit is crazy, but inflation has been coming anyway. So every deluxe figure now is $40 on everybody's end. That's why I'm hoping, Valaverse can keep my man Malice at 40. I hope it's not like that blowback that was like 50 something, man. But I would still fuck with my dude, but you ain't gonna do nothing but cut yourself short. And the same thing with this figure right here. If it was $35, I would have kept the 2 on pre-order, like, and fuck it. If I come across some in the store, I'll grab a few of those. But I don't plan on getting a huge amount. But getting it in hand, my numbers went from 2, but shit, I possibly could have 4 or 5 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and so I did find it in our local Target. They had 6 of them here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. But Hasbro Pulse, if you've ordered them, pre-ordered from Hasbro Pulse, they are shipping on Monday or the 9th, whatever the 9th is. So they're going to be going out through Pulse. Amazon still is saying May, but they're out there, man.
3-star says, haven't found the Royal Guard yet. Haven't been looking too hard either, though. And me neither, 3-star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had it on pre-order and I seen everybody going, but I didn't cut over to a Target to try to find it, but it is one I wanted. I do think it's worth at least paying to get one, man, and because you don't have to necessarily take it towards GI Joe. This is something that can go to a whole bunch of different places besides military. of course, anything but military, really. But then that's the other thing. Everybody seeing cases of 666. Jesus Lord help me. What I just said.
But what now?
I said everybody's seeing cases. I did 666 in 3 sequences. Don't let Iron Can see that. He says I'm evil. I have evil energy with me.
Oh man, I had 5 that I was already getting from Pulse. They're going out on Monday. So, and then I had another 5 through Amazon, but I canceled my Amazon for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the Pulse come through. So that'll give me 6, which is where I'll probably cap it at for now. That's more than enough. But with 6 and all the different options you got, I mean, you got a lot of options that you can do with even 6, man. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
With 6 of those, you have 24 head sculpts.
There's a lot.
You know that, right? 6, 12, 18.
But you got one of the blue heads. It definitely looks like the leader, man. Like he's this one right here with the slash across his face. He looked like he's been through some shit, man. So you got one that's the leader. You got another guy. They're like talking, like, "Hey, this is what we need to do." And you can have 2 of these guys that are all, bulked out with the with the heavier gear,
with the chicken.
Have 2 of them, and then have 2 of the the fly boys. So that's how I'm gonna run it. But there's so much you can do. That's what I like about it. It's kind of like Buddha, but not like Buddha. You know what I mean? Where we got a lot that we can do with them, man.
Yeah,
and your own mind is your own theater.
And he was the last of the Mohicans because he was $35. So, but with those, just getting to that's what I was gonna do. I really necessarily speaking of, because I was looking at 3-stars comment. He says I'm planning on grabbing one, then one more when they go on clearance at Target, because they will, and that possibly could happen. But my biggest thing is that they were there and they're available, so I pulled down the pre-orders because I already got one. And I'll just treat them like, it doesn't have to be on clearance, but if I feel like grabbing one that day, I'll grab it. and then there's a strong possibility they could go on clearance because they're flooded now. You know what I'm saying? This is the flooded figure right here. You know, they always do it where there's one that's flooded. The heavy duty was flooded, you know, and so forth and so on. It's been quite a couple of them, but they're gonna do that with this one, which is cool. And I hope they do go on clearance because that means you can really fucking army build them. Now if like okay, they're 40 and they, you know how Target do shit, they'll get retarded with it. 20 here. They take this for 15, motherfucker. $15. I mean, I would and our Target, I've never, they must have been in the back, but there was always a couple of heavy duties there, right?
Mm-hmm.
When heavy duty went on sale and I found him for like $18, man, we had like 12 of them bitches in there that night. You know what I'm saying? I came back. I said, you know what, man, I was tripping, man. Let me go back and get another heavy duty. Them shit was gone. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers ate them shits up. But you know,
Well,
instance like that, hell yeah, I $100 worth, I'll buy a damn sure buy.
so I heard an interesting theory when I went up to Dookie's Outhouse Customs last week. We made a pit stop at the local toy store up there, and we were talking about how, you know, this guy wasn't supposed to come out till late April, early May, the World Guard guy, and the toy shop owner was telling us that, you know, we just switched over to the 5-wave figure. You know, prior it was like the 4 figures in 1 wave.
Yeah.
So the way they mail them out was in, you know, 4 figures in each wave. But when they switched over to 5, it messed up how they had to package and send them overseas. So the way they filled the box with that extra figure was throwing the Cobra La in some of the packages. So that's how we ended up getting them early, is what I had heard. So that's I'm glad we did, man, because last year this time it was bone dry, man. We got a few figures in January and February, and then we didn't get shit until like October, man.
Yeah. So, but it's a good figure, man. Who, for those who haven't gotten it, man, is definitely a figure you could definitely build on. And like I said, that's the interesting thing. If you get 6 of these alone, you have 24 head scopes. Because it's 4, right?
Yep, 4. And I didn't realize. I thought these were helmets, man. Like when we saw the promo images and stuff.
Oh, that slipped over them? No, those are head scopes.
These slipped over, but they're actually heads. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you have no choice but to eventually kit bash one of these eventually down in the future on something.
So you know, have you seen some of the people taking these heads and putting them on the Cobra Commander body, Mike?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's more of the Energon.
And then why the fuck does he look like that? Is that his new look or something?
Well, in the Energon storyline, he's a Cobra La citizen. Is it the Energon story? One of the storylines, he's actually a citizen from. Yeah, I think it's the Energon. He's a citizen from Cobra La. Okay. So he looks like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean it's cool, but I think it'd be put to use somewhere else besides that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a bridge I'm across in the future when we come to it, man. I have overstayed. I told my wife I was gonna be back up at stairs at 11:30, and we were gonna chill out, man. But I appreciate you guys coming through. I hope you guys are covered in his blood, man. I hope you guys are safe throughout the week. And man, I'm gonna be praying for you guys, man. I always do. Anybody who can hear my voice or in the ears of my voice, man. And I hope you guys are covered, man, all the way, man. Because I want to see you. I want to see you back here next week. Seagram 7, you got anything to say, man, before we get up out of here?
No, I'll just keep it short and say peace and blessings. Appreciate everybody coming through. Things were a little. This is my first time doing the chat, so I apologize. Bear with us. I'll do better next week. Good looking out, Mike. Hope you have a good evening with your lady. Enjoy the night without the kids. What's left of it. Everybody else.
I know we lose a fucking hour too, man. That's all like, man. I gotta get up out of here. But man, hey, appreciate you guys, man. Oh, matter of fact, I gotta make a fucking thumbnail for this. The day never ends. Once I get off, I never got a chance to make a thumbnail. But with that being said, until the next time, God bless. Appreciate you guys.
Go on, get out of here. Who needs ya?